Hello, and welcome to the Contemporary Theater Company's virtual production of Gift of the Magi. I'm Tammy Brown. I'm the new artistic director at the CTC. This is my cat, Daisy. Wouldn't be a Zoom without a cat interrupting at some point. But welcome to our virtual production. This was actually based on the O. Henry story, and it's been updated and adapted by the fabulous Andy Hoover to take place this very night on Christmas Eve. Now, before we get on with the show, I just want to talk a little bit about some of the great things we have coming up at the CTC. We have a virtual 24-hour play festival right at the end of January coming up, so that's something to look forward to. And we have a virtual Wakefield Idol season picking up right where we left off this past March. So lots of great things to come at the CTC, tons of other virtual offerings as well. And of course, none of the virtual offerings would be possible without the support of folks like you, so definitely keep tuning in. And of course, if you'd like to give us a little bit of monetary support, we'd gladly accept it. So go ahead to our website and click that donate button. We would greatly appreciate it as well. Oh, a note about safety of this production. So the whole production was rehearsed virtually, so everybody was in their own homes. Now you may see some actors in close proximity without masks. That's because we actually have two acting pods. They are each part of the same household. So if you see them close interacting without masks, it's okay, perfectly safe because they are part of the same household. All right, is that it, Daisy? I think that's it. So without further ado, here is the Gift of the Magi. Bye.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is... I've been caroling alone this year. Everybody else quit. It was too dangerous, they said. Well, I tried to tell them there's something a little more dangerous, a lack of Christmas cheer. This did not go over well. I'm sick of caroling alone, though. You can't harmonize when you're alone, and people think it's weird when you knock on doors when you're alone. So I put out an ad, put out a lot of ads, actually, for a caroling partner, and she's supposed to meet me here, I think. I don't suppose you've seen her. This is definitely the place. Oh, here she comes.
Hi.
You're dressed like an elf.
Sure am. Matching mask and everything.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to be we're supposed to be Dickensian era carolers. You know, I'm always a Dickensian when I carol.
Oh, well, I'm always an elf.
Yeah, well, it's not like this is Halloween where there are options. This is Christmas. There are rules.
Well, I brought you an elf hat, and I can wear an old tattered scarf, and it'll be a compromise.
I mean, well, I don't have a scarf for you.
So are we going to start singing, or what's the deal here?
We have to knock on the doors of these apartments, and then when they open the door, we sing to them if it looks like they're receptive to song, which it turns out a lot of people aren't.
You have to knock on the doors?
Yeah, well, we need an audience. No, well, they don't really count.
Why not?
Well, listen, it's just they just don't. Okay, look, hey, it's better just to not.
Okay,
honestly.
geez, fine. We'll knock on the doors instead.
Yeah.
So what are we singing?
Well, I have your sheet music right here.
Oh, I don't read sheet music.
You don't.
No.
Okay, well, what carols do you know?
Oh, I saw 3 ships come sailing in.
Uh-huh. And?
Oh, well, that's the only one I know. I mean, it's the best one. I don't see why you need any others.
Look, hey, forget it. Listen, you seem nice and everything and enthusiastic, but I just don't think that like we can work together.
I can learn other if you want.
Yeah, it's better. Listen, this was a bad idea. Hey, I'm tough to work with. I know that. So why don't you can go south and I'll go north and we'll just stay out of each other's way.
Okay.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Well, fine. I don't need a partner anyway. And I don't need to knock on doors either. I can sing right here if I want to. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day in the morning. And what was in those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day? And what was in those ships, all 3, on Christmas Day in the morning? Our Savior Christ and his lady on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. Our Savior Christ and his lady on Christmas Day in the morning.
Is that him?
Probably.
It could be what we talked about. Good
Yeah.
news.
Maybe.
Or it could be Christmas cheer.
Doubtful.
Either way, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so answer it.
Hello, Preston. Hey.
Hey, Jim.
Hello, Preston. Hello.
Oh, and the wife,
Della.
Della.
Hello, Preston.
Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of this thing.
Oh, video calls or
All of it. Hey, I brought you a sort of housewarming / Christmas gift. Any second now. Yeah, it's wine. It's from some year. I don't know, a good one. Not this one. That would be tacky. Margot picked it out.
Oh, well, thank you, Preston. And how is Margot?
Well, how is anyone these days? More specifically, how is Della still burning the midnight whatever at the TV station?
Oh, well, she's right here. So.
Hello, Preston.
Oh, I hate this thing.
Yes, I'm still at the radio station.
Oh, yeah. Well, nothing like good old fashioned blues, jazz, dubstep. I don't know.
Opera.
Well, I was close. Anyway, Jim, I'm here on business. Well, I'm always here, and I'm always on business these days. And but I am here specifically to discuss business with you.
Okay, shoot.
Well, do you think it would be possible for us to go somewhere a little more private?
Oh, well, it's sort of a studio situation here,
Well,
Preston.
you could move the camera.
This is really the only good angle.
Well, it's actually the only angle.
Well, I mean, surely you have an office.
Why would I still have an office?
Multimedia room.
No.
Oh, what do you two do for entertainment?
Well, we talk to each other.
I suppose you need to do something. Listen, I don't suppose you could at least clear off your desk a little
Oh,
bit.
well, it's actually a table, but
Clutter just makes me anxious. That's why I keep my desk like this. It's like an ocean of unbothered desk, and we have things to discuss.
yeah, there's just not a ton of storage in the new place.
You came to the right place, or I did, or I virtually did with my voice and my face through the magic of technological science. The point is that your fortunes are looking up, Jim, and that's why oh, what is that? Oh, it's a nice watch.
Yeah, it's been in my family for a long time.
Very nice watch.
Yeah, thanks.
I wouldn't mind having a watch like that.
Oh, well, it's not for sale. But what did you want to talk to me about, Preston?
We want you back at your old job.
That's great. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You'll start first quarter.
It's amazing. Amazing.
2023.
2023.
Yes, but
What
first quarter.
Preston, they said that they'd have this all figured out by next year.
Yeah, well, we all thought a lot of things would be possible next year, Jim.
No, Preston, you promised me. You promised me that I'd be back at my old desk with my old salary by January. And not some theoretical January 23. January, like 1 week from now, that January. I mean, Preston, that's what Della and I were counting on. That's why we stayed in the old place for as long as we did, burning through our savings. And And now you're telling me I need to wait 2 more years? You promised me, Preston.
It's the board, Jim. It's 2020 and it's the board. I can't work miracles. I mean, look at me. Do I look like a man who controls space and time and fate and whatnot? It's belt tightening, Jim. Yeah, it's the market. You remember the market, Jim.
I can't believe this.
I would have had you back in a month if it were up to me, but it wasn't. It turned out that it wasn't, and I'm sorry. I mean, do you have any questions?
What am I gonna get Della?
What do you mean?
What am I gonna get Della for Christmas?
Honestly, I mean, I welcome the change of subject. What sort of budget are we looking at?
Oh, Preston.
Sorry, bad joke. Bad sort of joke. I mean, I see that it's rough for you.
Well, it's rough for everyone.
It looks, though, especially rough for you. I mean, and I am quite sorry, Jim. It's just, the board and...
Look, I know. Thank you. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out. But what am I gonna get her?
You could write her a poem. I mean, people do that.
No.
Paint her something.
Well, I did the walls of this apartment, if that gives you a sense of...
Maybe a cat? Like a really cheap cat? Or a reptile of some kind?
No.
Well, what were you planning on giving her?
Opera.
Well, I hardly think you could afford to commission an opera, Jim.
No. She loves the opera, but she never wanted to go. Even when we were doing well, she would always say she didn't have anything to wear. And, it's funny, but she always said she would prefer to just listening to her records at home or at the radio station, because that way she could close her eyes and pretend that she was up there in those boxes. You know how they have those boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And so she would pretend she's up there in those boxes with me, and she's watching the opera, but everyone is looking at her because she has this dress, this amazing opera dress. And so I thought, I would get her the opera dress. And so for our first anniversary, I went and buy this dress and I gave it to her and was like, okay, let's go to the opera. But she just looked at me and was like, oh, Jim, that's so sweet. But this is not the opera dress. It's just an opera dress,
Sure, I guess. Like when you don't have the right tie.
Well, and then I did the same thing for her on her birthday and last Christmas and Valentine's Day, and then her birthday again. And now she has all of these dresses, but none of them are the opera dress.
Wow, I didn't get that kind of read from her at all.
Oh, no. It's not like that. She loves the dresses, and she would wear them all the time, even after the whole thing where we were entertaining and burning through our savings because you promised me that... Never mind. But anyway, it became like this sort of game, like every time would I find the opera dress, as if though, in all the boutiques in this crazy city, somewhere is the opera dress and I'm going to find it. And Preston, this year, I found it.
Well, how do you know it's the dress? Oh, you're kidding.
Algorithms, Preston.
You're kidding.
Analyzing everything from color to neckline. Every dress I ever bought her, every dress she ever commented on. What worked, what didn't. I have spent weeks in a closet with a flashlight making measurements and plotting coordinates. You know how I was with my numbers.
Oh yeah, I mean, you always were a master.
So I've had this theoretical super opera dress in mind for about a month now. You can see it there, figure H. And just a couple weeks ago, I was walking down Fifth Avenue and there I saw it. just right in the store window, as though it was made for her, as though it was made for her. And she had just gotten these tickets to Aida, and so that's what I was gonna get her.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah, it would have been. What are you getting Margot?
Oh, a Mercedes. Just a little one. I mean, she thought her old one smelled funny or whatever. What can you do? It's trying times, Jim.
Yeah.
I suppose I should be going.
Oh, well, you know where the door is.
It's very funny. Merry Christmas, Jim.
Sure. I'm going out for a walk.
Okay. Hey, thanks for the cube.
I have to tell you, Della, I was trolling deep, weird Etsy like one does these days, and I saw this and I thought it'd be perfect for you, and I hope you love it as much as I know you'll love it.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is.
Oh, it's a sound system, of course, hidden in a plain black cue so as to be unobtrusive. You can put in your opera music, your arias, and what have you, and step away from the cube, and you will forget that there's even a sound system at all. And you'll think, good heavens, my apartment is haunted by diamond-throated angels, seeing as you'll have no other leads as to where the music is coming from, because it's just coming from the cube.
Well, that's wonderful, Margot. Thank you.
I did think it was time for you to upgrade on that old Victrola.
I like my old Victrola.
Oh, of course, it's very classic, a very classic piece. I've always quite admired it, really, but you can't underestimate the sleekness of an unobtrusive and practically invisible MP3/compact disc player. That's what I always say. This way you can have both.
That's very kind, Margot, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where to put it.
Oh, it would have fit in quite well in your old place.
It's all right, Margot.
The new place is quite charming, though, in its way, from this angle. How are the other rooms?
Oh, they're great. They're roomy.
The old place was awfully large for the two of you, seeing as you have no children.
Margot.
I find children charming. I have 3 children.
I know, Margot.
Dagny, Figaro, and Preston the 4th.
We've met them several times, Margot.
Oh, well, they are a delight. I used to worry that they wouldn't recognize me because I was so rarely home, but now I am home all the time, and they recognize me all too well, are aware of all my failings, etc. But these things have a way of ironing themselves out. I found it's just best to go through life and not worry about things. Well, I do wish you'd given some more thought to the paint job. Did it come like this?
Oh, well, it just so happens me and Jim can't paint.
Oh, and how is James?
Jim is fine.
I do hope he took the news well. Some things just can't be helped. It's the board. Anyways, I myself find finance to be rather dull, don't you? Money, it's all they think about. You must be happy, though, with James being laid off. I mean, now he can focus on more worthy endeavors like sailing and protecting endangered animals.
That's a way to look at it.
I do love this time of year. Everyone seems so happily anxious, as if they're witnessing a train wreck where they know the train is full of bad people. Was that an odd thing to say? Oh, I get morbid around the winter months. Everyone at the club says so. Oh, when are you coming back to the club, darling?
Club is closed. Everything is closed. We can't afford it anyways. Maybe 2023.
Well, more like 2024, the way things are going. But don't tell Jim I said that. They really do want him back. They don't want him running off somewhere else. A man of talent like that. They say he can do marvelous things with a spreadsheet. I mean, I don't know what that means, but certainly sounds impressive. But how are you? How's the job?
It's okay. It doesn't pay too well, but I get by. I like the people. I love the music. And occasionally there are perks.
Oh, I adore the opera, even when you need to watch it virtually, perhaps especially.
Oh, it's not virtual. They're going to reschedule the run.
Oh, how quaint. Rescheduled to when?
I don't know, when things get back to normal. I mean, things always get back to normal, don't they?
Oh, don't ask me, darling. Hold those up again. Oh, how extraordinary those seats, box 6.
Box 6.
Oh, box 6 is my very own personal favorite box. Although there is a lot to be said about boxes 3 and 4. So, in the case of a substandard opera, box 12 is the best because it has an obstructive view. So, in case you want to sneak off in the middle with your husband and have a dalliance in the ladies' room. Oh, if you haven't guessed, that is how Figaro got his name. Isn't that clever? But I digress. Box 6, that is a perk. But whatever will you wear?
I do have things to wear, Margot.
Oh, no, I know. But I mean, box 6, that requires a certain, My, it seems to have gotten even colder. And I'm out of tea. A calamity. I simply must change the subject immediately. Oh, let's talk about Santa Claus. Do you think he's real?
No.
Oh, me neither. Probably died years ago.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, now who could that be? I hope it's the postman with your cube.
I got my cube, Margot.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields.
Oh, a caroler. Oh, we never get carolers because we live in Greenwich and the houses are simply too far apart to make it practical. And the plague.
Margot, don't you think it might be a little uncomfortable for you to go on about the club and your house in Greenwich and what to wear to operas that may or may not ever happen, especially since we've been forced to live here, especially since your husband just told us that it might be 2 years until my husband gets his job back.
Della.
It's 2023. And in the meantime, Jim can't get another job because the board doesn't want him to, and I can't get a job that pays me more than enough to live here. And it's cold. And we're just not accustomed to this.
But you both grew up in poverty.
We became unaccustomed to this.
Maybe if you got another line of work.
No. I want to stay at WNDN. They're the only opera station left in town.
Oh, do you hear more singing?
In fields as they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night.
Is right. The neighborhood association warned us about this guy.
I, for one, think it's admirable. Persistence has always been my favorite virtue, although there is a lot to be said about taste. Oh, you must simply see the new cufflinks I got for Preston. They're made from this rare sort of mineral that was found in the 30s.
Shit.
Oh no, it's not radioactive or anything. They said they checked.
No, it's not that. It's just, I didn't get Jim anything for Christmas. Oh, I've been working so late and I forgot, and I got so excited when he said that Preston was calling to give him his job back. You have to help me.
Oh, fabulous. A quest.
Do you know anyone that sells watch chains?
Watch chains?
Yeah, for watch like this.
Oh, good heavens. That is a fine watch. Oh, wow. Darling, I don't know. I suppose Brooke Brothers might carry something for that, but I simply can't be sure. There just aren't many places of simple elegance anymore. And, well, that watch just screams simple elegance.
Well,
you can't scream simple elegance. It simply mutters simple elegance.
I'll try them then. Jim always wanted a chain for this watch. It's just the thing. It's the only nice thing that it's the only really nice thing we own anymore.
However, will you pay for it, darling?
I'll think of something.
Good. I'll help. Oh, I've got it.
Yeah.
You could sell your hair.
Are you kidding me?
What? They don't do that anymore? Oh, is it the plague?
It's okay. I'll think of something.
How marvelous. A plan. Plans are what separate us from the beasts of the field. Although maybe other than the rabbits in Watership Down.
I'm gonna mute you for a sec, Margot.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll just simply ramble on.
In fields as they lay keeping their sheep on the Okay. Christmas Eve caroling expedition statistics 2020. Doors slammed in face 12. Dog attacks or threats of dog attacks 3. Incidents of profanity 7. Successfully completed carols 4.
Hello, spreadsheet.
Yeah. It's for how well my caroling's going.
Oh, and how well is your caroling going?
My caroling is going poorly.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a great spreadsheet.
Oh, thank you. I used to work in finance.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
Well, it's going the same, the usual.
Well, I learned a new song.
Really?
Yeah, from this.
Wait, but I thought you didn't know how to.
Well, it seemed important to you, so I've been studying. I'm really good at picking things up in a hurry.
Well, you didn't have to do that.
Here I'll
Oh, well.
Oh wow, I'm nervous. I thought I had it figured out, but well, here goes. Good King Wenceslas, I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day, on Christmas. I guess I didn't know it as well as I thought.
Hey, that's okay. Yeah, I better be going.
Okay, bye. That was embarrassing. You're still there? It's cold. Go home. Oh, I guess you already are home. Stay there. Okay, I've got this. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou knowest it telling.
Yonder peasant, who is he? Where and what's his dwelling?
Underneath the mountains.
Right against the forest fence by St. Agnes Mountain.
That was good.
Yeah, I miss people.
Doing some late minute shopping,
Yes,
but everything's closed.
I'm doing some thinking about shopping.
Far out. Who you shopping for?
My husband.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm having some trouble finding out what to get for this guy, too.
Your husband?
Oh, gosh, no. Wow. Ew. No, just this guy I know. Kind of like a coworker, sort of.
Okay.
Although it's really hard to know what to get him because I'm not particular at all, but he is. And, well, I think that's what makes us so good together, actually. I think
Well,
love really is. Two very different people who just seem to get along somehow. I mean, not that I love him or anything, but well, I mean,
well, opposites attract.
Oh, wow. That's brilliant. Can I write that down?
It's kind of a common saying.
Oh, opposites attract. That is exactly right. Hey, can I have your scarf?
What?
I need an old ratty scarf for something, and I was hoping I could have yours.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. A classic scarf. I need a classic scarf. I'll trade you this elf hat for it.
I should be going.
How about 2 elf hats? Come on, it's Christmas.
Okay, fine.
Wow, geez, thank you so much.
I should go now.
Okay, Merry Christmas. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen.
Look, it's just really important that I buy this dress from you.
Yeah, and it's really important that I not let you have this dress for anything less than $500.
Yes, and what I'm saying is I can give you $60 now
Uh-huh.
and $440 later.
No.
I promise I'm good for the money. I can even pay interest.
Well, do you have a credit card? Because what you're describing right now is a credit card.
I don't have a credit card. I used to, but now I don't.
Well, then maybe you should go back in time and use your credit card to buy this dress. Although apparently you're not going to do that because otherwise the dress would be gone, you having already bought it, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other customers.
No, you don't.
I mean, it's what I say when a customer's being difficult.
Well, difficult how?
Shoppers who don't appear to understand the basic economic principles of shopping qualify as, at best, difficult shoppers.
Well, I understand the principles. Look, I used to be in finance.
Yeah, me too. We're closing now, sir.
Look, I'm just asking, can you make an exception?
No, you're asking me to, I don't even know what you're asking me to do. I'll tell you, you're asking me to subsidize this dress. And let me tell you, my friend, this is an exceptional dress. I happen to have a good eye for these things, and I can't even begin to guess why this hasn't been snapped up yet. It is a superlative garment, particularly suited for a night.
A night at the opera?
Yes. How did you know that?
I made a spreadsheet. Look, the thing is, I have a good eye too, and I have a good ear for people, and you're a good person.
Yeah.
Yes, and good people trust each other.
Well, that's debatable.
So I'm going to give you $60 now, and you're going to trust me to give you $1,000 later.
1,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and the rest of the money is coming
2023. Let's say March 2023. Are you still there?
Yeah, sorry. I was Googling phone numbers of stupid scammers to see if you were on a list or something.
Yeah, right.
2023? Are you kidding me?
Look, thanks for your time. I knew this was a long shot. Merry Christmas.
You're not hanging up.
Well, neither are you.
Yeah, all right. All right. Listen. I mean, you really do have an impressive eye, and just in the spirit of Christmas or whatever, I'll stay by the phone. I'll get the dress ready for you, and if you can get the money together by midnight, you can come pick it up tonight.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, well, I'll be here.
At your store?
Yeah, I live here. This is one of the many reasons that I could use $1,000.
Right.
Yeah, it's cold, and I've been using the dresses as blankets. I mean, obviously not this one.
Right.
Yet.
Look, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Cash only, if you don't mind. I got my own drama going on over here.
Oh, hey.
What?
What? You okay?
Maybe. Are you okay?
Maybe. I am going out for a walk. So.
Okay.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, right. Tough year.
2020.
Flanagan's Final Things. If it's old, we might have it.
Hi, I was just wondering if you still had the watch chain that I saw on your website.
Which one? We've got a bunch. They're all old.
The 1918 gold one.
Tough year.
Yeah, my husband was just saying that.
I mean 1918.
Oh.
Tough year, but it was a good year for watch chains. They're not like wine. You can't just pick a random year and hope it works out. It's a rare item.
Oh, yes. And I was wondering
Rare,
if
fine item.
it is. It's perfect. I just was wondering, it's awfully expensive.
We're hoping to close soon.
Oh, of course.
I'm sorry if
No, I'm just happy you guys are still open.
we've been around for generations. We've gotten through worse than this. We're adaptable.
How adaptable are you?
How much were you offering again?
60
Uh-huh.
dollars?
We're not that adaptable.
Oh, well,
Merry
what about barter?
What about barter?
You know, the exchange of non-monetary
I have a fiance.
Oh no, I mean, do you like opera?
Oh, yes.
Really?
How could you not?
I mean, plenty of people seem to manage.
Well, that's true.
I have 2 tickets to Aida.
Oh, Aida.
Which I will give to you for this watch chain. Please, it's for my husband. He just got some really bad news, and
It's a tough year.
it doesn't have to be this tough. Please. I'm out of options. I'm out of time. Please.
I'd love to help, but I just can't. This is a $300 watch chain. I have some others if you'd like. Maybe we can figure something out.
No. It has to be that one. It has to be something worthy of being owned by him.
I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
I understand. Merry Christmas,
Lucy.
Merry Christmas, Lucy.
Merry Christmas.
Della.
Merry Christmas, Stella. Oh, wait. Those tickets, they wouldn't happen to be for box 6, would they?
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen. Think of the note to self. Fewer people than usual even open to Christmas cheer. What is their deal? Worth investigating. Is this year a total wash? No year is a total wash. Maybe this year though. Worth investigating. Unrelated. Have heard howling of wolves in distant streets. Read anything into this? Do not read anything into this. Oh, don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, hey, you're not dressed as an elf.
Neither are you.
Yeah, well, we went over this. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, who are you? Aren't you the girl from the... Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Hey, wait a minute. Lucy?
Yes.
From Flanagan's Fine Old Things. Yeah, I used to go in there all the time back when you could, go to places, comfortably. I used to. Hey, well, you probably don't recognize me, but
Oh, right. You're the guy who never bought anything.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Hey, wait, do you know any Christmas carols?
I was sort of heading home is the thing.
Well, it's just, listen, I'll just start. And if you want to join in, then feel free. And if you don't know what okay, here I go. All right. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we travel afar, field and mountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never, over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Bring incense to offer have I.
Hey.
Incense owns a deity.
Hey, how's the spreadsheet coming along?
No, I put it away. Some days data analysis doesn't really help you out that much,
Oh yeah, I know. Listen, you don't happen to have $1,000 I could borrow, do you?
Well, I mean,
Oh, never mind. I'm happy you found another caroler.
Yeah. She's not a caroler.
Well, she sounds like a caroler.
Oh yeah, no. That's just Lucy from the antique store.
Antique store.
Do you have the time? I don't carry anything post-Dickensian era, and I left my sundial at home.
Yeah, it's a little past 8.
Oh, thanks. I've got to run. I mean, I really don't have any place to be, but it's nice to pretend, you know. Hey, nice watch, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh,
Oh,
that was
oh,
wonderful.
you startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I was just singing, and there was another person here. I'm not crazy or anything.
Oh no, I know. I saw him.
Well, I was just on my way home from work.
Well, the antique store, right?
Flanagan's Fine Old Things. If it's old, we might have it.
Do you ever buy things?
If it's old, we might. Oh, wow. And you want an appraisal on this?
I want you to buy it.
But this is a Henry Azur.
It is.
They don't even make these anymore. This must have been in your family for generations.
Yes.
Well, you can't give this up.
Yes, I can.
How?
I have a new family now.
$1,000.
Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Here. Thank you. Listen, do you have the time?
Just past 8.
Oh, right. I have to go. Merry Christmas.
You know, it's a shame.
Wait, what?
I used to have the perfect chain for this.
Oh.
Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Hello, Preston. Hello.
Ah,
It's Christmas Eve.
yes, it certainly is. And I have got a gift for you.
I told him about the Christmas spirit and why it's important and why we should have more of it.
So I talked to the board.
The board decides everything, but sometimes you can talk to them.
And we hammered something out.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, Jim.
what is it?
Well, it's a contract.
Oh, for what?
Well, for the New Zealand branch.
The what?
Well, you know how the board has always wanted to open a New Zealand branch.
Get that Hobbit money and so forth.
Time zone arbitration, summer and the winter, and so on.
And they thought.
And I thought.
That you would be just the right man for it.
Think of it, Jim. A country where they have their act together, where the public can mingle and engage in the fine arts and crowded drinking contests.
Coffee houses and concerts.
Watching cricket at the bar.
Wandering maskless through the Auckland streets, hugging people you want to hug and who want to hug you back, at perfect strangers even.
Margot and I are headed over to set things up in a week or two, and the board says there is room for one more.
That's fantastic. I mean, it's a surprise, but a fantastic surprise.
Excellent. I'll have it couriered over right away. There is no time to waste.
Well, I'll have to talk to Della first.
Yeah, of course.
And when would you expect us?
Us?
Well, Della and I.
Oh, no, Jim, I'm afraid not.
The board was very clear.
There's room for one more. Just you, Jim, for now.
She could likely come later.
Probably.
When you're settled.
Potentially.
Although, to be clear, it's not like work visas grow on trees, not even for the board.
Yeah, they're not miracle workers, Jim.
I can't.
Can't what?
Well, Jim, it's a new start.
I like my current start.
Well, Jim, this is a lucrative offer. I mean, a chance for the future. You can get out of that tiny, badly painted apartment in this sickness-choked country and relax in the sunshine, making gobs of Southern Hemisphere money for the board and for you and for Della.
And you could call her every day.
Once the time zones are worked out, I don't think they change that much.
Of course, that's assuming New Zealand has phones.
New Zealand has phones, dear.
Well, assumptions are dangerous, dear.
Look, guys, it's a generous offer. It is, but
All of your problems solved in one stroke.
I can't go away from Della. Not that far, not even for a little while.
Well, there's a handsome starting bonus, you know. If you sign with us, $50,000 wired to you tonight.
The board didn't want to, but we said phooey to the board.
Yeah, really put ourselves out there.
Think about it.
It's not technically Christmas yet, Jim, but you know, you could buy all sorts of Yuletide cheer. You could buy Della that opera dress, a plan for your opulent future, and all it takes is a year or two of your time.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Well, I understand, Jim.
I understand too.
We're not entirely unempathetic, you know, not unromantic. In fact, with all the time that Margot and I have been spending together, I think I finally sort of understand other people. Silver lining to this whole mess.
I, for one, think it's admirable. Your ability to endure your life just to be closer to the woman you love.
Damn near heroic, really.
Oh, but well, what did you get her? What will you get her?
Oh, I figured something out.
You always do.
Oh, she put my sound cube there. How nice.
Well, I mean, I suppose that's it. We need to run and call Dave Smith, see if he would perhaps want to move to New Zealand. Last we heard, he was trying door-to-door caroling for a living, so he's likely amenable to a new beginning.
Positively desperate, possibly. In this economy?
Yeah, strike while the iron is an iron, Jim. That's what I always say. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Give Della our love.
Yeah, I will. Merry Christmas. Hey, could you hear that? Any of that?
I heard all of it.
Great.
This apartment is small and Preston is so loud.
And how do you?
I love you.
I love you too.
We're going to be okay.
I think we are.
Merry Christmas, Jim.
Merry Christmas, Della.
I have a hat for you. You know, this past month has been one of the happiest months of my life. Is that crazy?
No.
Merry Christmas.
Said that already.
That was a greeting. This is a fact.
Merry Christmas.
The way I see it, the present stinks. The present as in this moment in time.
Right. Tough year.
It's a tough year. And people are looking towards the future because it makes them happy, and that's good. And people are finding comfort in the past because it makes them happy, and that's good. But right here, right now, is tough. But I'm right here right now. And you're right here right now. And we can be right here, right now, together. And it's Christmas almost. I have a gift for you.
I've got something for you too. All right. Why don't you go first?
No, you go first.
No. You should go. Okay. No. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's open them at the same time. That way you don't feel bad when my present is so much better than yours.
Okay. We'll see.
No. Seriously, my present is going to dominate yours.
Oh, really?
Massacre it.
You're being a big talker.
It's gonna be like Bonnie and Clyde meets the fall of Troy.
Really?
It's gonna dominate your gift.
Okay, let's just open them.
On 3.
Okay, 1,
2.
3.
Oh no. Oh, what have I done?
God, wait,
Oh,
why are you?
why are you?
It's so beautiful and perfect. Why does it have to be so beautiful and perfect?
And is it the one?
The what?
The opera dress.
Oh, yes, Jim, it is.
So you'll wear it to the opera.
No,
Why not?
I sold my opera tickets to get your gift.
No. Oh,
Do you like it? Do you like the watch chain?
oh, I love it.
Can I see with the watch?
No,
Why not?
because I sold the watch to buy the dress. Oh,
Are you serious?
how can we be so stupid? Why do we do this to
I
ourselves?
love you so much. This is so horrible and frightening.
I'm so happy I can punch a
Oh
wall.
my god. Oh.
Oh,
Are you gonna get it?
it's probably Preston. He probably wants to offer me a job on the moon.
No, it's not.
Or it's Santa Claus.
Stop it.
Hi.
Hi.
We found each other.
I convinced him that maybe there was a better and more responsible way to do caroling, so we're using the wonders of technology.
That's right. We still found each other, though. I mean, in a sense, I mean, we know it's still around, and we're friends now.
Yeah, that's something, right?
Like, how did you get this number?
The next number is the chorus to "We Three Kings." I'm sure you know that one.
Even I know that one. All right, ready?
Oh, star of wonder, star of night,
Star with royal beauty bright,
westward leading, still proceeding.
guide us to thy perfect light.
Oh, that was great. Yay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
The Magi, as you know, were wise men
Wonderfully wise men.
who brought gifts to the babe in the manger. They invented the art of giving Christmas presents. Being wise, their gifts were no doubt wise ones, possibly bearing the privilege of exchange.
And in case of duplication,
And here we have lamely recreated to you the uneventful chronicle of two foolish children,
at least,
two children in a flat who unwisely sacrificed for each other the greatest treasures of their house.
but in a last word to the wise of these days,
These dreadful and uncertain days.
quiet. In a last word to the wise of these days,
Let it be said,
that of all who give gifts, these two were the wisest. Of all who give and receive gifts, such as they are the wisest.
everywhere they are the wisest.
They are the Magi.
There you have it, folks. Thank you so much for joining us this Christmas Eve for our Gift of the Magi performance. And of course, again, we have much more in store for you in 2021 here at the CTC. So thank you once again. And I just want to bring out our actors. Hey, actors, come and join us.
Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We did it. So we have Ben and Rebecca Christie were the carolers. They were Preston and Margot. They were the shopkeepers. And we have Charlie Santos and Emily Rodriguez, and they played Jim and Della. And I had a good time. Did you guys have a good time?
We
Yeah.
did.
I hope you guys had a good time as well. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday season. Here's to 2021.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Thank
holidays.
you. Merry Christmas.
Bye.